Okay, well, congratulations to Sky and KJ Black for announcing their pregnancy. She is currently 5 months pregnant with their first child, so that's cool because originally, as soon as somebody says KJ and Sky's baby, I instantly think about their adorable puppy. But no, they're about to have an actual baby, and that is awesome. Also, KJ, I believe, will be the first of the Sistas crew pregnant in real life, and I'm talking about the ladies only, not the show where Karen is allegedly about to give birth. Fatima's currently pregnant. Sabrina has frozen her eggs and all that stuff, so she'll get pregnant whenever she wants. I think in terms of the show's continuity, Andy and Danny are the only ones who have yet to be pregnant. Now, some people have been wondering, is this why, like divorced sisters became a thing? One of those things where Tyler opted to do a spinoff because of KJ's having a baby. Maybe that means she's ready to move on for other projects and whatnot. So let me just dispel anything from the beginning. I don't know, Jack. I don't know. This is just pure speculation. So don't quote me as saying, oh, Jeremy said that KJ's pregnancy spells the end of the show. No, I'm not saying that at all. We're just going to theorize because I've already done videos talking about how does divorced sisters mean the end of sisters, but I really think it boils down to a few things. Number one, filming for Sisters season 10, according to the Vow, is sometime this month. And from there, if she's 5 months pregnant, honestly, I did not take a good look at the pictures. They'll be on screen here. I didn't even take a moment to look and see if she was showing or not. I don't know. She's 5 months pregnant, but I'm wondering if one or two things will happen. Number one, with KJ pregnant and they're filming season 10 soon, will they just kind of ignore it in terms of the story? Basically, KJ will be wearing outfits kind of hiding away the bump. Because the thing, luckily for the character of Andy, if you've noticed, the past couple seasons, she really hasn't been wearing the skimpy outfit she did, like when Robin first came to town, like in season 3 and 4 and whatnot. So, if nothing else, KJ had been rocking, or Andy had been rocking, the more professional outfits to her job, which I thought was awesome. So I'm wondering if, kind of like with Deja in Zatima season 3, they'll just kind of shoot in an angle where you don't necessarily see the bump, or just wearing kind of bigger clothing, and that's it. You're just going to move past it. That's a possibility. I'm wondering the alternative of, will Andy be pregnant in the series since KJ's pregnant in real life? Now, you got to look at it from the perspective of, we got season 9 and then season 10 is coming soon. There could be time jumps. Like, imagine if it's something wild, like theoretically, if Sisters does come to a close and then like in the epilogue or something like that, we get a fast forward and Andy is with her true love, whoever that is, and she's pregnant. I honestly, if season 10 truly is the end of the show, and in the future when KJ and Sky's child is born and they look back and it's like, hey, that's you. That's you. In terms of like, the baby bump and whatnot, you were inside mommy while I was filming the end of like, the show I was the lead on. That's kind of beautiful when you think about it. So that could be an alternative. They do it that way. And going back to something I said in many videos in the past couple weeks, depending on the distribution of Sister season 9 and 10, and I hope they slow it down, where, like season 9A is all we're getting for the remainder of 2025. Then at the top of 2026, we get the first part, or the second part of season 9. Then next summer, we get season 10A. And then spring, or basically the start of 2027, we get season 10B. Meaning that if there were to be a season 11, that would be filmed either late 2026 or early 2027. By that time, KJ's pregnancy will, have been over and for a while, as well as spending time with her infant after it's born. So that could mean like by the time 2027 rolls around, if there were to be a continuation of the show, there wouldn't be a need to shoot around a pregnancy unless she's pregnant again. But yeah, that is an interesting take because not all the time, but some of the times when a main actor or the main actor of a show becomes a parent in real life, they usually decide, it's time to wrap things up because, I want to slow down on my career and focus on being a parent. But the thing about Tyler Perry is the way he accommodates his actors, where they're able to do other things and he kind of shoots around their schedule. If they are indeed shooting Sistas this quickly in advance to kind of, shelve episodes to, spread the show out for a year, maybe 2 years, that allows the actors plenty of time to do other things and live life and whatnot. Or indeed, season 10 could be the end. I don't know. But I think about like Tinka Sumter, obviously from the Haves and Have-Nots, when she was pregnant with her and Nicholas. I was about to say Justin. I'm like, no, that's his character name. Let me think of his real name. Of course, the Haves and the Have-Nots went on for a long time after Tinka Sumter gave birth. And when they filmed for her character, you'll notice that Candace during that season was sitting down a lot as opposed to, doing a lot. I think the heaviest action piece she did was beating Oscar with that pipe. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts on how you believe KJ's pregnancy will be implemented into the series. Like, will it just be something that's ignored? I know one person online said it's going to be funny that Andy, due to KJ's pregnancy, is going to be rocking a more realistic baby bump than Karen. That is so hilariously messed up. Yeah, so do you think that's going to, impact the show? Do you think this means the end of the series? Let's talk about it. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.